Hey, welcome to the 15th day, and this is going to be end of the day for me. And today what I learn is already here. If you see day 15, most of the things is already tick mark. You can see only one thing is remain that is related to Rails, and yeah, looks like there are three things that I'm working on. One is problem solving skills, second is designing things, and third is learning tools. These two things are going good, but learning tools is quite low in my category because I'm not able to give the time to it enough time, right? But today onwards, I'll try to finish all of them, at least try to touch them for an at least 1 hour. That's my goal from today onwards. And so what I did today, let me show you those things. So first thing, let's start with my to-do list. So sliding window problems, I solved around 5 problems I solved. Duck typing, the whole chapter I finished. It is about how you can uh, create a class, create some classes without uh, without depending on the class name as such. Like, okay, for example, suppose you want to, okay, no, that don't go here because it will be confusing, so I'm not going into it. Okay, suppose this, sometime what we do is inside the class we check key. If the class is this, then we'll do this operation. If class is this, then we'll do this operation. That is completely wrong according to it. What it says is instead of depending on the class name that increase the context of your class, you can use duck typing, and what it do is you create a same method in every class and then call it in a one way. Whichever class you are passing, whichever object you are passing into it, it must have that particular method that you are expecting. Simple as that. And then I I worked on some of the queue problems. Then I learned about the DNS. Okay, DNS, domain name systems. So what it is like we everyone knows www.google.in. What it is? It is the name of a Google, but but computers don't understand those names and those strings and all of it. Computers only understand the numbers. Those are the IP addresses given to the each system in this world, which is connected to the internet. And this IP address is how from this www.google.com to IP address we get that. There, this domain name system is come into the play that you can see here. Okay, looks like, okay, yeah, domain name system. And DNS is the main important work of DNS is to get the IP address based on the whatever the name it has, right? And then I learned about the React. So what actually I did is I was looking at why React. First important point that we all get it, ki it is composable. That means you can create some components which are reusable, right? But another thing it has is it is declarative. Declarative means if you tell it to create a h1 create, okay, let me show you that. I can do that. Okay, build source index. Okay, so suppose you need to create a h1 tag as a class name as header, and it has some of the content to it like hello with NLM. Then how will you do it with vanilla JavaScript? What you will do is you will create a h1 tag like this, then create a header like this, and then create create the class name, add the class name, then create a context node, and then append those, and then append this new div to the current div in the HTML, which is available here. If you see in the HTML, we have this root div. So this is what we need to do, and what it is mean is it is imperative. Like you have to tell every step in the system. You have to tell like this is the class name, this is what, this is that, and then it will be. But in React way of doing is pretty simple. You have to just say this thing. I want a H2 with an LM H2. I don't know how you will going to do it. Just do it. So that's why it's declarative and very interesting and very simple to do use. And there we finished it. This is not yet done, so it will move to cancel, right? Okay, what happened? Yeah. Where is the to-do list? Yeah, here it is. To do cancel, and we will create. I'll create new next day 16. Okay, cool. Thank you. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.